Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails from Zero Part 67. In the previous video, we wrapped up our tour of the city with old Kia here, finally decided to make some progress through this intermission, and we met at the Bracer Guild, and Joshua gave us the hot tip to go to the cathedral and see if they have any experts on amnesia, and apparently Lloyd's old Sunday school teacher, Sister Marble here, has some magic spells that might help us out.
どこかに移動した方がいいんでしょうか。
いえ、この場で問題ありません。キーヤさんと言いましたね。こちらに来ていただけますか？はーい。目を閉じて、ゆっくりと深呼吸をしてみてください。ええ、いいですよ。
Okay?
それでは。
Then we're gonna zap you with magic. What is that?
エイドスの名において、性別されし必要、ここにあり。
これが砲術か。
Oh, this music seems familiar. Is this from? It kind of sounds like something from Trails 3.
空の金曜、式の銀曜。その融合をもって失われしかけらのありかをかの者に指し示したまえ。
キア、
大丈夫、心配いりません。どうですか、キーヤさん、何か思い出してきませんか？
なんかね、暗くてでっかい場所が頭の中に浮かんできた。上の方がぼんやり光ってて綺麗だけど、ちょっと怖い感じ。
暗くてでっかい場所？どこのことだ？
その光景以外に思い出したことは？ご家族のこととか、住んでいた家のこととか。
I mean, I have a feeling she lived in the basement of the doll factory.
そうですか。
マーブル先生。
どうやら砲術ではここまでが限界のようです。心理的なアプローチから引き出せる記憶はここまで。ひょっとしたら何か神経系に関する問題があるのかもしれません。
I'll get the zappers. Let's start zapping her, seeing if we can find anything.
神経系の問題。そいつはどういう？
端的に言うと脳の神経に関する問題です。
Okay, so I guess we're going back to modern
何
medicine.
らかの原因で記憶に関する神経の伝達が阻害されてしまっている。その可能性がありますね。
そんな。それってなんとかならないんですか？
そうですね。教会に伝わっている砲術は心と精神に関する領域。ひょっとしたらこの問題は近代医療の方が向いているのかもしれません。
Well, thankfully there's a pretty good medical hospital not too far away from here.
医療ってことは？
ええ、聖ウルスラ医科大学です。これまで近代医療では心と精神に関する分野の研究は不十分とされていましたが、数年前あそこでは神経科という部門が立ち上げられ、そちらに相談したら教会とは違ったアプローチが期待できるかもしれません。
神経科ですか？おい、ロイド、相談に行ってみた方がいいんじゃねえか。
Oh, wait, what was that? Neurology? Why would that name sound so familiar? You think maybe a doctor dude? Is he a neurologist? I can't remember what his specialty was supposed to be.
ああ、そうだな。先生、ありがとうございます。早速ウルスラ病院に行ってみようかと思います。
ええ、それがいいでしょう。すみません。あまり力になれませんでしたね。
そんなことないですよ。神経科の話も教えてもらったし、それにキーヤが思い出した光景も何か手がかりになると思います。暗くてでっかい場所か。
なんか上の方がぼんやり光ってたかな。って音が がして、綺麗だけどちょっと怖かった。
Were you trapped in a well?
確かに普通の場所ではなさそうですね。あなた方にエイドスの祝福を、キーヤさんに良き導きがあることを。
Alrighty. I don't think my thaumaturgy can do much good for Kia's memories in this. The neurology department of the St. Ursula Medical College might be able to provide further details. Okie dokie. Off we go. You guys got anything to say now that we've learned that you suck and you can't do anything? The looks on your faces tell me that coming here is worth your time. Perceptive as ever. It really wasn't though? Spoken with Sister Marble then. I trust her business is now finished. Yes, her expertise was really helpful. Well then, feel free to fuck off. Feel free to visit us whenever we can be of assistance. Oh, adios, please guide their souls. Alrighty, oh. I was gonna say, we should talk to dude sitting on the bench. Too late now.
さてと、次はウルスラ病院か。かなりの寄り道になるけど。なあ、キーヤ。疲れてないか？
We can take the bus.
全然平気。散歩って楽しいね。キーヤ、歩くの大好き。
It is pretty fun.
元気だな。
そんじゃ南口に行くとしようぜ。バスに乗りゃあっという間に着くだろう。
Let's go!
Let's go. Oh, got us a little welcome back scene. Someone's coming. Who is it? Oh, it's you two. Oh, it's you guys. Yo, guys, what's up? Hello, how are you doing? You kids are spunky as ever. What you guys heading off to? Sunday school at the Crossbow Cathedral's about to begin. Okay, that's not too far. You'd probably be fine on your own then. That being said, you must live close to each other if you have Sunday school at the same time, right? Lloyd, the city's not that big. It's got like 8 houses. I've gotten so caught up in playing with you and Zeit that I actually ended up skipping school. It's not like it's your fault. How could we refuse an invitation to play? How could we refuse an invitation to play with a giant freaking wolf? Zeit's the cutest. Wait a sec, I don't think I've ever seen you around here before. What's your name, girl? I'm not a girl. I'm not girl, I'm Kia. Kia, huh? Well, my name's Henri. The energetic guy there is named Ryu, and the shy girl over there is Momo. It's nice to meet you, Kia. And yeah, nice to meet you too. Yo, we don't exactly have time for this right now, do we? If we don't get going, Sister Marble's gonna destroy us. You're right. Sorry, Lloyd. You see, we gotta go or else we'll get zapped by magic lightning. I understand. Don't worry. Don't be late now, okay? Wouldn't dream of it. See you later. That's right. Sister Marble is still teaching Sunday school. Wait, did Residential Street and West Street always have classes at the same time? Ellie and I would have known each other for a while now if that was the case. I don't know squat about it, but the schedule would have changed a little from when you were attending, yeah? Must have something to do with the population growing out of control. Yeah, we used to have 4 houses. Yeah, that sounds likely. Can we go to the bus stop? I almost forgot. Let's get going then. I feel like I gotta investigate if it'll let me. Because that scene just seemed a little odd. It felt like there was a lead in there after, the way Lloyd said that sounded suspicious. And they're here. Okay. I was making sure that they were actually going to Sunday school and weren't lying to us. Hello again. Oh, hello to you too, kid. Did you forget something, Lloyd? No, we were just making sure these kids weren't lying punks. After passing by the kids earlier, we got a little interested in Sunday school. Wait, we did? Is that so? Perfect time. We were just about to begin. You know, maybe the God is planning for this to happen. Truth be told, I've been contemplating teaching the children about the CPD for quite a while now. Oh no. Only good things, I hope. You want to cover cops during one of your lessons? Indeed, we have to indoctrinate them early. I was thinking, who better to teach about the CPD than the CPD itself? Would you care to be a guest lecturer? Oh god. Guest lecturer? Me? Please, if you don't mind, who's better to inform the children about how the police operate than a police officer? I'm certain your explanations would make far more sense than mine. How about it? Would you like to join our lesson as a guest lecturer? Okay, so there actually is something here. You know what? I'd love to. Oh, okay. St. Ursula, I guess it'll still be there. It's not going anywhere. You sure about this, man? I know it sounds weird coming from me of all people, but going into this without thinking ahead is ballsy. Don't worry, I know it's not like I agreed to do this without some semblance of a plan. It's just, it's rare to get the opportunity to tell people how the police and justice system really work. There's a lot of ways you could interpret that, Lloyd. Who knows, there might be a future police officer in the classroom, like Ellie and I were. Gotcha, we're using this as a promotional event for the Force, eh? Well, you might have to put our trip on St. Ursula for hold for now. Are you okay with that, Kia? Uh-huh. If you want to do this lesson thingy, Lloyd, I'll cheer you on. Thanks a lot. I will give you a brief outline on how to proceed with the lecture, alright? Of course, Sister Marble. Okay, we got an outline. Dude, there's so many, we've found so many quests lately. I went from, like, not finding any of them to I found, like, what, 4 now? First, I'll give granted, that one's, like, that was probably the most obvious of the ones. Like, why else would that scene have been there, you know? I did just, like, bump my desk. And then I'll move on to the Q&A. That's at least the general plan, right? That should be perfect. I do have one suggestion, though. Dude, what's that? Well, it's entirely up to you, but, how about you have Kia attend the lesson as well? Kia? She'll be your best student, Lloyd. Can I? Oh, can I? Of course. After all, the majority of the children your age have already started to attend Sunday school. It'd be a good experience for you. Yay! I'll be the bestest student there ever was. Catch them like no one could. Something. Train the best. I'm blanking on the lyrics. Kia, you sure? Better put your mirror where your mouth is, Lloyd, my friend. She's ready to learn. To catch them is my real test. To train them is your cause. I don't remember. Yeah, make sure, try to get along with the others. Make some friends. Will do. I'm gonna chill in the back and watch this train wreck unfold. Please, Randy, have some faith. Remember, I'll be grading your skills as a teacher, so don't let me down. Talk about unfair. Hey, all I can do is try my best. And plus, like, did you even go to school, Randy? Based on what we learned, it sounded like you were a child soldier or something. You can't judge us. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to teach these kids about the police. I don't plan to run away. That's the spirit. Now then, shall we begin? Listen up, class. Before we begin today's lesson, there's a new friend I would like to introduce to you. Kia, if you'd come forward. Hey there, my name's Kia, like Kia. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. There's that energetic greeting I was expecting. Kia, you may sit at one of the empty seats. I want that one. Oh. Hiya, neighbor. Hello, it's nice to meet you. Watching over your kid as they learn and grow. Oh, I'm gonna cry. You got this in the bag, Kiddo. Well, for today's lesson, we have a very special guest with us. Now, without further ado, here we go. It's us. Hello. Whoa, I was trying to get my hopes up, but heck yeah, I can't believe it. Hello everyone. I definitely see some familiar faces, but for those who don't know me, my name is Lloyd Bannings. I work as a police officer on active duty at the Crossbow Police Department Special Support Section. The police? Rio, do you know them? Special Support Section? We've talked to you kids like 8 times. Wait a minute, you were in the Crossbow Times that one time. We've been in there many times, actually. I remember now. I skipped the article, but I saw a teeny tiny photo of you guys. I just read the headline. Alright everybody, quiet down. I've been meaning to teach you all about Crossbow's police, so I asked Lloyd here to lead the lesson today. Make sure to pay extra close attention. This is some pressure, dude. We're informing the minds of tomorrow. The floor is yours, Mr. Bannings. Leave it to me, Sister Marble. Ah, crap, I can already feel the butterflies in my stomach. You got this, Lloyd. Did you bring her along as a cheerleader? Cut it out, Ryu. Can't you see he's doing his best? Kia, class has started, so I'm gonna need you to refrain from this outburst, alright? Aw, boo, I cheer for you and everything. You know, I actually think I feel a little more relaxed now. Thanks, Kia. Alright, class, ready to start? Lecture start, general police information. The only thing you need to know is 1312. Choose the correct answers and lead the lesson toward a shining success. Okay. To start things off, I want to teach you all about what the police force as a whole actually is. In Crossbow State, there's a certain something that we aren't allowed to establish despite other countries doing so. compensate for this certain something, we formed the Crossbow Guardian Force in the Crossbow Police Department where I work, so we can't have a standing army. And even though we aren't allowed to have one, this certain something is extremely important to other countries. This something being I'm guessing a military, right? A military. For example, the Erebonian Empire, who's to our west, uses their military to prevent crime and protect their sovereignty. But in Crossbow, we got fucked. We don't have an active military, so those roles are divided between several different organizations. Among those is the CPD. It's our duty to carry out investigations of crimes and, if we're lucky, prevent them from happening in the first place. That sounded like a pretty good summary to me. CPD is split into multiple groups, or what we like to call divisions, and officers and police duties are divided among them. Different divisions are dispatched depending on the nature and severity of a case, so that we can respond to the appropriate countermeasures, or with the appropriate countermeasures. Out of all of them, the division that deals the most with massive, sometimes international crimes and incidents would be, Division 1, right? The first investigated the division. For kidnappings, murders, and other large-scale cases, the CPD likes to put only the best of the best detectives on the job. Unfortunately, the best of the best still kinda suck. All the force's elite detectives are gathered in what is known as the First Division. They're even known for solving cases single-handedly. And we can't lose to them, no matter how impressive they are. I mean, we've already beaten them. We have a 1-0 record against them. Every detective in the CPD is given an extremely handy book, simply called the Detective Notebook. In addition to doubling as our identification, it also has an even more important use for detectives. That would be record the progress of investigations. Recording our progress on a case, basically it's a glorified notepad for us detectives. It helps us sort through the current state of cases and is used to jot down our thoughts and even keep track of business expenses. Wait, what? Are they gonna judge us on our taxes at the end of this? I'd be lost without mine, that's for sure. Nailed it. Dude, we're fucking Lloyd is big brain. Similar to the Bracer Guild, the police fort is equipped with the latest generation ordnance to use in combat scenarios. Despite most officers not being combat experts, there are times when a fight is unavoidable, especially when in hot pursuit of an active criminal. Fun fact, there's already been many iterations of ordnance created throughout the years. With each generation, brand new features are added. The ordnance we currently use are... fifth? I think it's 5th generation. I know they're the Enigmas, but... 5th generation ordnance, otherwise known as Enigma Combat Ordnance. The special part of this generation is its portable comms feature, since it lets us contact fellow police officers in emergencies. It's perfect for police work. That sounded right to me. There are quite a lot of different positions at the CPD, ranging from your standard police officer to detectives like me. That being said, we all work for Crossbow's sake. At first glance, you might not think those two roles are related, but you'd be surprised. All police work is rooted in one basic principle, and that's... I mean, you would think it's one, but I think it's actually two? Maintaining public order and compliance with state law. It's our mission to crack down on criminals in order to ensure that the rest of the public can live in harmony without having to worry about crime. We strive to be model citizens ourselves by upholding the law in hopes that we can serve as examples to others. And also, we work to control crime outbreaks as a whole. And by doing so, we are able to maintain the peace and set our sights on someday living in a world without crime. That, I'd say, is the CPD's mission statement. And that came together nicely. And that's all from me. I hope at least, at the very least, you got a better understanding of how the police operate in Crossbow State. It might have been hard to follow at times, but did you manage to understand most of it? Basically, the police are great, and you can never criticize them. That's halftime, eh? Halftime? Lloyd looks like he was born to teach for a living, not bust bad guys. But if life's taught me anything, it's that women are weak to guys like that, Lloyd, you genius. Let us continue the lesson, everyone. Does anyone have questions for Mr. Bannings? I'm sure he'll be more than happy to answer any questions you might have. Any question? That's a bit of an overstatement, isn't it? Let's see how this goes. Q&A. Oh, God. Potentially dangerous questions? Oh, no. How woke are these kids gonna be? Well, does anybody have any questions? Me, pick me. Alright, what have you got? How did you become a police officer in the first place? Not that I ever become one, though. Hey, Tamil, don't be rude. I'll just pretend I didn't hear that. You're basically asking if there's any special requirements to become one, right? How to become a police officer? I mean, technically you don't have to graduate, right? I mean, Ellie, Tio, and Randy did not graduate. But, I mean, I feel like nothing in particular is the correct answer, but I think the game is going to want you to pick graduate. You'd have to graduate from the police academy. By attending the academy, you'll learn everything you need to know about being on the force. However, as I previously mentioned, there are many different positions within the CBD. For example, if you wanted to pursue a career in detective work, there's a separate exam you have to pass in addition to the base curriculum. There are special exceptions to these rules, like my teammates who were able to join the force without attending the academy at all. That sums it up. Gotcha. Thought I gotta be a fucking pig, but thanks for the answers, Mr. Bannings. Do you mind if I ask a question too? Sure, Andrew, what's up? Well, we don't hear many details about big incidents that happen in Crossbow, so, I just want to know how the SSS was able to solve the wolf attack case. I've been wondering about it for a long time. Oh, where the Mafia was misusing their warhounds throughout the state? If I remember correctly, the turning point in that particular case was, I mean, it was our deductive reasoning. The turning point, I mean, the wolves came in and saved us at the end of the day, but, the SSS's deductive reasoning, that's a nice humble brag there, Lloyd. But actually it was Zyd who swooped in at the end and saved us from the Mafia. We were really in a pinch then, but like, that wasn't the turning point, right? Like, the way that's phrased, the turning point in the investigation was us figuring out that the Mafia were using the war dogs. If he wasn't there, I'm not even sure if the truth behind the case would have gotten out, much less how we would have handled their war dogs. Or hounds. That being the case, I'd say that Zyd and his pack of white wolves were the deciding factor in that case. I'm sure Zyd would be offended. I mean, that's not true, though. I mean, that's not the way the question's phrased. If you ask what's the turning point in the investigation, you would think, where's the point that it... You know, like, the events that got... The climax got set into motion. Thank you, Mr. Banning. Excuse me, sir, I have a question if you don't mind. Dude, we had like a perfect streak, I think. I think we've gotten all the questions right until then. Okay, I remember. Where exactly was that place? That was the Geofront A1? But you guys never tell me anything. That incident in the Geofront? Well, we found him in... It was the A sector, because we've never gone to the C sector. The Geofront's A sector. We found ourselves in trouble when monsters surrounded Ryu, but we were able to make it out safely with Arios' help. Short and sweet. Oh, that's incredible. Thank you for the story. You're welcome. Any other questions? Pick me, I just came up with a good one. Go ahead. I heard something about this a while ago, but, is there some kind of big difference between the police and the Bracer Guild? We can involve ourselves in political stuff, and they can't. Both of you guys beat up the bad guys, right? That's a tougher one. Why, yes, I'm sure everyone else is curious about this question, too. If I were to pick one specific difference between the police and the Bracer Guild, it would be, interfere with the government. It's somewhat difficult to explain, but Bracers follow what they call the Guild Code. And it's precisely because of that code that the Bracer Guild is given room to operate in most Sumerian countries. One of the main tenets is one of non-intervention. It means they aren't allowed to arrest individuals of military or political standing. Granted, if they suddenly started attacking innocent bystanders or something, they're able to make arrests then. And that's where they're different from us. We have the authority to place politicians and other officials under arrest, but... You sure about that? My dad's always telling me the police are pathetic because they never arrest corrupt government people. Well, your dad's kinda right. Ryu, isn't that a bit harsh? He has a point. Up until now, our efforts haven't been enough, I'll admit it. And change may not be possible right this second, but you can count on us to keep working towards being able to. You've got my support. You're all talk, Ryu. Well, any more questions? We have time for another. Oh no. Lloyd, I have a question. Why are we the greatest police officer the world's ever seen? Yeah, her silence was getting suspicious. So can I ask my question? Sure, go ahead. I want to know, why did you become a police officer? Oh god, it's a long story. Why did I join the CPD? I asked myself the same thing the first night I was assigned to the special sports section, didn't I? You know, I think I have an answer now. Lloyd, still thinking? Nah, I got it. I don't think this necessarily has a right answer. I just need to speak from the heart and tell them how I've grown by becoming a part of the special support section. The reason I became a police officer was... it's partially like to I'm not really overcome Guy, but like he wants to be like Guy, so we're gonna say to protect everyone. Honestly, I'm at a loss. If I were to pick something, it'd probably be that I want to protect everyone. That includes friends and family, of course, but more specifically, people of Crossbow, I guess. Maybe there's more to it than that. Sorry, Kia, I know that wasn't a very good answer. No problem, I liked it because it told me something about you, Lloyd. You're really determined, aren't you? You aren't wrong there. So much for there not being a right answer. I feel like I picked the wrong one. I mean, to become strong just feels so, like, bad. I don't know. Your assistant today was extremely helpful. Everyone make sure to tell him thanks, okay? Thank you, Mr. Bannings. My pleasure. I'll see you all later. Fine work, Lloyd. Your assistance today was greatly appreciated. All the children seem to have had a ball listening to your lesson. Well, I sure hope so. At the very least, I learned quite a bit during it. Remembering how small you used to be and seeing you teach has shown me just how far you've come. That, above all else, is my favorite part of the lesson. I thought you were awesome, Lloyd. Best teacher ever. Didn't really understand anything you said, but it was still awesome. The lesson probably went over a lot of kids' heads, didn't it? Boom, man, that went off without a hitch. Sounds like the kids got a pretty positive impression of the police, too. Attaboy. I'm just thankful I had the opportunity to share with the class. Once again, thank you. Now, there's still some time left in my lesson, so I'm afraid I have to excuse myself. If you would like, you are more than welcome to come to this Sunday school class whenever you can. I'm certain the other children would love to have you. Okie dokie, I'm kind of busy right now, but I promise I'll come again. Looks like Kia's really taking a shine to Sunday school. I'll be looking forward to it. Well then, until next time. That was fun, though. Time to get back on track. We should make our way to St. Ursula. Right on, I said we catch a ride of the bus outside the south exit. Exit! Away we go! I do have a bone to pick with the Zeit question, though. That one, I don't know. I gotta, whoa, what are we doing here? I better finish sleeping so I can brew some tea. Father's, oh yeah, I remember saying that. You're just like standing outside the house all sus. Just because you have the rare opportunity for a break doesn't mean you should be lazy. You have to use those chances to be with your family. Oh man, taking a break from work today. It's been uncomfortable being around him considering we hardly see each other. But let me out. I guess we can just fast travel. Is there anything we want to go to? Not really. Get me out of here. I've come to look out for my father-in-law for the day. If only he listened to me when he started feeling sick. My cold has gotten worse. Working too many late nights. Can we go to the airport? Warhounds and Michelin? This guy over there slept through the whole thing like a rock. Come on, honey, cheer up. It's not like those monsters intentionally showed up to ruin our trip, right? Isn't it about time you stop pouting and protesting next year's trip? I mean, it's kind of understandable.
次の発車時刻はおっともう来るみたいだ
タイミングが良かったな
来るって何が？
ああキーヤが乗りたがってたものだよ
Yep, a pony.
早速来やがったな
That's what made me think. There's no horses in this game. Like, at all. We have yet to see a horse yet, right? We saw all kind of there's not even, like, horse-like monsters.
キーヤこれがバスって言うんだよ
It's a little odd. I don't know why, it's just kind of...
いっぱい出てきたよ。
なあ病院に行ってた人が
At least I don't think we've ever seen a horse in this series.
これに乗って俺たちも
We've seen all kinds of other animals.
キーヤ、これに乗るの？ロイドたちも一緒に？
なあもちろん
I feel like they've referenced horses, right? Like, isn't there like a symbol of something? Something like the stallion? But we've never seen a horse?
早く乗ろうよ。
I don't know why this is like, I'm having an existential crisis over the fact there's no horses. Were they all made up? Do they not exist? I feel like someone, like, wasn't there like a family crest? Something to do with like like one of the Erebonian families? Something to do with the stallion? Been there, seen it.
声が大きいって。
申し訳ないっす。うるさくしちまって。
いいのよ。子供は元気なのが一番だわ。
はは。どなたかのお見舞いにでも行くのかね。
Yeah, something like that.
ちょっと病院の先生に相談することがありまして。
ねえねえ、あっちにちっちゃい島が見えるよ。
We could go visit Shizuku as well. You know, something else that I didn't notice is that just going back to like some of the earlier stuff in the game, at the beginning of chapter 1, when Estelle and Joshua get introduced as coming to the Bracer Guild, Arios and Michelle are talking, and Michelle even mentioned something about his daughter Shizuku, which is kind of a neat little. I mean, granted, they do come out and say that Shizuku is Arios' daughter pretty much as soon as you meet her, but it was kind of, there's a nice little hint about that even before you meet her.
変な形してて面白いね。
やれやれ。
大好評みてえだな。
Well, you know, a kid being a kid is a whole lot less annoying when I mean, we're not the parents, obviously, but, you know, they're the guardians, and we're taking responsibility and apologizing for the behavior. It's a lot harder to be mad about it.
すっごく楽しかった。
It's only annoying when the kid is being a little, going a little too hard, and then the parents are like, not my problem. That's what's more
歩
annoying.
くのも楽しいけど、バスもすっごく楽しいね。
そっか。どうやら車に乗るのは初めてみたいだけど、もしかして鉄道や飛行船にも乗ったことがないのか。
それで、ここが病院ってところ？
ああ、医科大学っていう研究なんかもしている病院だよ。キーヤが忘れちゃったことを思い出させてくれるかもしれない。
別にキーヤ思い出さなくってもいいけど。
I mean, yes and no.
ロイドとランディはキーヤが思い出した方が嬉しいの？
Yes, it would.
ああ、そりゃもちろんさ。
大切な思い出だって一つや二つじゃねえだろう。取り戻さないでどうするよ。
わかった。キーヤ頑張って思い出してみるね。
ああ、その意気だ。ただまあ無理はしなくていいからな。
よし、そんじゃ受付で神経科について問い合わせてみようぜ。
Gotta admit, Tia is kind of growing on me. I do have a bit of a innate distaste for all children in all media. It's just a personal bias of mine. But she's starting to win me over.
Na.
Now, I was kind of planning to like end the video.
セシルね。
お、セシルさん、どうもお久しぶりっす。
But you know, we got time. We can keep going for a little bit longer.
二人とも元気そうね。記念祭はお疲れ様。いろいろ忙しかったんでしょ？
まあね、正直とんでもなく密度の濃い5日間だったよ。
It was a very long
ま
chapter.
たその後の1週間がいろいろあったんすけどね。
あら、その割には二人とも疲れてはいなさそうだけど。あら？
ねえねえロイド、このお姉ちゃんもロイドたちの知り合い？
ああ、そうだよ。
Oh yeah, she's your aunt.
セシルね。
Kind of.
俺の姉さんみたいな人なんだけど。
そんな。
Oh no, is Cecile gonna think we have a kid?
まさかロイドが私に内緒で。
Come on, Cecile, do the math, right? If it's actually Lloyd's kid, that means he had the kid when he was like 12 or 11.
え？
まさかロイドが私に内緒で結婚しちゃったなんて。
はあ？
Yeah, this is not. Now that I'm thinking about it, us showing up with Randy and a kid is not gonna dispel her rumors of us being in a relationship.
あなた、お名前は何ていうの？キアだよ。
I guess when I say rumors, I mean like, you know, notions.
キアちゃん。かわいい名前ね。ロイドには似てないけど、お母さんになのかしら。
Once again, do the math,
ひょ
Cecile.
っとしてランディ君の連れ子だったり。
I mean, Randy makes slightly more sense as he's older, but even then, that would mean he had the kid when he was like 14. Which, I mean, happens, but very, very rare.
セシルさん。
だあ、落ち着いてくれよ。俺がキアの父親って。
And I guess when I say had the kid, obviously he wouldn't be the one giving birth.
すぎるだろ。
Yeah, you know, he's not old enough.
あら。よく考えたら、それもそうかもしれないわね。
いや、考えるまでもないと思うんだけど。
セシルさん、そんな天然なところも素敵だぜ。
ほえ。
Like, I did kind of want to save the game and end the recording session, if I'm being honest.
ちょっと慌てんぼうね。18歳のロイドが9歳くらいのキーヤちゃんのパパであるはずないのにね。
Okay, so Lloyd is 18. Got it. I couldn't remember if he was 17 or 18.
はあ、当たり前だろ。そもそもなんで親子なんて突拍子もない考えになるのさ。
だってなんだかすごく家族って感じがしたから直感的にキーヤちゃんのパパがロイドって。
Well, I mean, they can be family without actually being biologically related, right? I mean, just like, you know, Cecile is his sister, even though they're not actually related.
え、
キーヤのパパってロイドだったの？キーヤ知らなかった。
いやいや、違うから。
Oh no. Now you put weird ideas in her head.
ねえランディ君、そうやって二人が並んでるとそんな風に見えないかしら。
いや、確かに。全然似てないけど、確かに親子っぽい感じっす。
そうなのか。
へへへ、ロイドがパパか。ロイドじゃなくてパパって呼んだ方がいい？
Absolutely not.
今まで通りでいいから。
I mean, calling him brother makes more sense.
そっか。でもセシルっていい人だね。キーヤ、セシル大好き。私もキーヤちゃんが大好きよ。気が合うわね、私たち。
あっという間に馴染んじまったな。
はあ、それはいいけど。
それでキーヤちゃんの記憶だったわね。
ああ、大体の事情は話した通りさ。この病院にある神経科にキーヤを見てほしいんだけど、どの先生に頼めばいいのかな。
あなたたちも面識があ
So it is our boy Gunter.
ヨアヒム・ギュンター先生よ。
あの人が神経科の？
そうだったのか。
It's not that surprising.
普段は釣り好きでのんきそうな人に見えるけど、ああ見えて外国の医療機関ですごい研究成果を上げた人らしいの。
And I don't trust him.
この病院では薬学、神経科の2部門を取り仕切っているわ。
そうなんだ。それじゃあキーヤのことはあの先生に相談すれば。
ええ、きっと力になってくださるはずよ。早速受付に行って問い合わせてもらいましょう。
Yeah, but like, give me control so I can save the game first. Don't just teleport me over there. I mean, it's fine.
はい。
Just like, I'm in a weird situation where it's like, I don't want to end the video and start a new one. Because as soon as I get control, I want to stop.
わかりました。それでは研究室へお通しします。ヨアヒム先生ならちょうど時間が空いているそうです。
We'll see. If he teleports us to go talk to Gunter, then we'll just stop the video and I guess I'll do another one. I do have enough time to do a short second video, but...
研究棟にある研究室まで 直接お越しくださいとのことでした。
そうですか。よかった。
Was that the place that we haven't been able to go to?
それじゃあ私は
うん、ありがとう。帰るときにまた声をかけるよ。
分かったわ。キーヤちゃん、また後でね。
相変わらず忙しそうだな。
この病院でセシルさんほどの働き者はちょっといませんから。
She's pretty dedicated.
な先生方にも見習ってほしいくらいです。
あんまり無理をしてほしくはないんだけど。
そういえばヨアヒム先生の研究室はご存知でしたか？
I've got an idea.
研究棟の4階ですけど、よかったら案内しましょうか。
Okay, I didn't even know there were 4 floors, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
いや、多分大丈夫だと思います。よし、それじゃその先生に会いに行こうか。
Alright, that's good. So it's a little bit, I mean, it's not really a long video, but I was going to end it slightly early. The videos in this series have just gone so long. Man, I mean, so many saves. When did we even start playing this game? Back on the 11th? What is today? The 1st of October? Man, it's already been that long? The game is long as shit. Interesting. But, yeah, I am a little like, I mean, because we're at part 67, and I don't know how close we are to the end of the game. Now the fact, I mean, so let's see, there's enough space in our notebook for like at least 2 more chapters. I don't know, man, I'm a little, hopefully, I mean, as long as we don't pass part 100, I never want to do a 100-part Let's Play again. Persona 4 was too long. It was too much. Yeah, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.